Labour begging doctors not to strike. The water minister, as if we have a minister for water, isn't it ridiculous? Emma Hardy appeared on Sky News talking about the junior doctors' strikes. I'll give Wes Streeting his dues, he's taken a pretty hard line on this, saying, "You're losing public support if you haven't lost it already, and I will not cave to your 29% now demands." But this is what Emma Hardy had to say.
Well, we hugely value everybody who works in the NHS and we hugely value our doctors. That's why they've had a 28% increase in their salary compared to 3 years ago and why we're offering above inflation pay grade. But what patients are telling me, patients where I'm from in Hull and up and down the country, is they're really pleased with the government for reducing waiting lists by 200,000, but they want to see that progress continue with the NHS and they really don't want to see strikes. So my message to the doctors is we value you. That's why we've offered the above inflation pay rise. Please vote no in the ballot. Continue talking to government because we need to continue to deliver the improvements in our NHS that patients desperately need.
Does it not look a bit pathetic when a government minister is stood there begging people not to strike? You shouldn't have given them the 22% they asked for last year in the first place because they were always going to come back for more. And now all the other unions are balloting for strike action as well. The teaching unions, the civil service unions, the nursing unions. Purely on a side note, and I don't mean anything offensive towards this lady, why is it so many politicians can't pronounce their R's correctly? Seems to be a trend inside Parliament and inside the establishment. Maybe Jonathan Ross will run for Parliament one day. I'll give these doctors a pay rise when they give back some of the pay rise they got last year. They said they wanted huge amounts because of inflation that had hit in the past 11%. Well, inflation now is at 3.5. Unfortunately, it is rising, of course, because of Labour's chaotic handling of the economy. But if they'll hand back some of that pay rise, then we'll consider giving them something in the middle. But to ask for a 51% pay rise in 2 years is absolutely disgraceful. Who do these people think they are? No other country has all their doctors in one place like this. And that's why they've got the monopoly and they think they can do whatever they want. And they think that Labour will cave to them because they need the unions on side. And I'm afraid on that last point, they're probably correct.